Good morning, everyone. This video is going to be the completing part of measure problem and relativity. So this is going to be part two. I'm going to continue from where I stopped in the previous video. So in the previous video, I was like trying to explain that what we'll observe as illusion could as well be reality. So then in that video, I was actually using the black hole, that when you have an object approaching the event horizon of black hole, when it reaches that black hole, it remains static to the observer. So now it will remain static to that observer till eternity. But in real fact, in real sense, the object has traveled into the black hole. So now the thing is this: the reality of that static nature of the object is the main reality at the event horizon, because at that event horizon, space, or let me say space time, I don't know what to call the nature of universe, but basically based on my own model, time to energy relationship is what images the nature of space as we have it. So time relativizes uh, energy, not space. So now we have the warping of that time energy so much in that event horizon that we now have spontaneous symmetry breaking. So by having the spontaneous symmetry breaking, it's not to say that time has stopped, but that is to tell you that energy is being stretched beyond its limit threshold. So there is a break, there is more or less like instant break of relativity of time to energy. So time alone travels instantly beyond time energy wave model to get the actual mass worth of electron, which is injected back into the system and quickly decay to accelerate towards the black hole, just as we have it in this time energy wave model. So additional energy is being introduced at that event horizon, and that makes the object to go into the black hole. But the observer is being cut off from that reality of that additional energy that propels the object into singularity, because there is a there is more or less like instant break in transmission. So what he has been observing from the past, from his own end to the point of the present phase of that object, which is the reality of the object at that phase, has become a mere illusion to him. So now if that person could travel instantly to that event horizon, he will be able to see the continuity of that object as that object goes into the black hole. So now what I'm trying to say is that we can't, we scientists have been saying that past, present, future, they are just mere illusions. But now from time energy wave model, we have realized that past, present, and future, they are real. You understand? Because we can even say the nature of the past as the ordered state, while the nature of the future is unordered state. And then we know the nature of present to be the instant combination of the past and the present. So we shouldn't be deceived by what we'll observe, because even what we term as illusion as observer is a reality on its own. You understand? So basically, that is that about measurement problem and relativity. So this is the completing part. It is part two. So briefly, I want to talk about what we have here in this time energy, this small time energy wave model. Here we have a Schrodinger cat, which is that phenomenon of having, the cat, Schrodinger cat, to be in life state, and then death state at the same time. That is the superposition. But yes, the reality is that the cat has that feature of being dead, even though the cat is alive. So the life part that we are able to observe if we eventually open the box is the dominant uh dominant feature at that point, why the death part is being subdued. So also here we have life, death. So we know that the present is the instant combination of the past and the future. So future represents the death phase, the past represents the life phase. So if you look from top down, then the direction of the trajectory of this instant trajectory is towards this place, and so this is the future, and then the classical quantum is the future, while the classical realm is the past. So we can say this area is life and this area is death. So now at every present phase, instant present phase, we have the future of life and death, and so the trajectory is always towards the death. And life, we're able to have the feature of that life from the mechanical system of death. We are able to have the future of life from the mechanical system of death. So basically, what we observe in the superposition as being alive and being dead, as being alive and being dead at the same time, is the reality of mechanical system of the universe. So to us, it may serve as illusion, but once we are able to move, we are in 3D. Once we are able to move, because the entirety of our reality as a 3D being is domiciled in fourth dimension. Once we are able to move into the fourth dimension, as we have explained earlier in the part 1 of this video, we'll be able to see the clarity of our reality. So because we are being trapped in the 3D, we are unable to see the whole picture of reality, and that is why we could see what we have in superposition as illusion. But if we are in fourth dimension, then we'll be able to see that even what we see as illusion is reality. But time rating for us relative to the substrate dimension will be different. You understand? So at times, disconnectivity from relativity effect might be what will give us reality. So basically, the measurement problem is being solved by having real mass worth relative to arbitrary mass worth in the time energy wave model, both in the quantum level and then both at quantum level and then at classical level. So we can see that the original mass worth of classical realm is relativistically connected to the arbitrary mass worth. Same thing is what we have at quantum level. So that is how the problem is solved. That is how the problem is solved. So thank you. This is the part 2. I still remain my humble self, Shota Deolusegun. So this is a novel discovery. I'm going to put a link to my research publication in the description below. Don't hesitate to like this video if you like it for you by smashing the like button. Then make sure you share this video with your friend. We want it to travel as quickly as possible so that people can be aware of this new development, so we can have advancement, the necessary advancement in science and technology. Then do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel so that you can get notification of subsequent video. If you want to have more understanding, like a genuine understanding of the universe, then you will need to subscribe to this channel, because we're going to treat the reality with novel discovery, and then your life will never remain the same. Thank you. God bless you.